On this episode of the Carolina Sports Guy, we're going to look at this Saturday's matchups in college football. It's week 5 in college football across the Carolinas, folks. I'm going to give you my early predictions. And no, I don't have my point spread up yet, but I'm still going to pick the winners of this game and give you a score. Before we get into today's content, make sure you subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Hit that bell notification to be notified of future videos like this on major college sports in North and South Carolina. Pound that like button and leave me some comments, folks. I love the dialogue. A lot of good college football fans out there really have loved the back and forth. All right, folks, we're going to look at this first game. Charlotte's got like a 2-1 record. They've looked okay, but they're going to Big Ten country, and it's going to be on the Big Ten Network at 12 noon Saturday. They're playing Illinois. Now, Illinois is one of the weaker schools in the Big Ten, but they still have the athletes to out-athlete Charlotte. And I'm thinking that Illinois is going to win this game 31-14. It would be a huge upset and a gracious day if Charlotte can win this game. I just don't see it because of the size difference and the athletes that Illinois will have. Okay, folks. Second, we have a matchup between two hated rivals. Duke is going into Chapel Hill to play University of North Carolina. It's on ESPN2 at the same time at 12 noon. Now, Duke hasn't played bad at times. Mateo Durant has looked good. Their quarterback looked good last week. I tell you, though, Sam Howell, I think it's going to be a good game for him. He's going to bounce back. He's had a couple of tough games. The Georgia Tech game last week was the one game that bit me in the ass. It's the one I thought Carolina was going to win. I got all the other games right. Point spread pretty much in par. I was right on the money with the points for the most part. But I did pick the teams right and was not far off on the points. But the Georgia Tech-Carolina game got me because I had Carolina winning by 10, and they got thumped. So I am going to go out on a limb here. I say Carolina's going to bounce back this week because it's that rivalry week. They're going to beat Duke 28-17 by 11. Folks, a 12 noon game. I think it's on ESPN 3. So I doubt we'll be able to see it unless you've got some type of streaming going on. Louisville is at Wake Forest. And Louisville scares me against Wake. For some reason, they've always played Wake well. But I've got Wake winning this game. Now, Wake has looked really good and impressive on their 4-0 start so far. I think they're going to keep it up. And I've got Wake, though, not in a big win like they've been winning these double-digit games. I've got Wake winning 26-19, a 7-point win. All right, folks, 2 o'clock game on ESPN+. Appalachian State's going to Georgia State. This is a Sun Belt game. Now, Georgia State did beat Charlotte earlier in the year, but Georgia State did fall to Carolina. I think Appalachian State's going to go into Georgia State, and Appalachian State plays better at home, and Georgia State tends to play better at home. So being this game's at Georgia State, I am giving Appalachian State the victory, but I think it's going to be a one-score difference, and Appalachian State's going to win this game 24-20. All right, folks, Troy is going to be at South Carolina. It's a 3:30 game on the SEC Network. South Carolina struggled. They don't look as strong, but, this is a Sun Belt team they're playing. I am going to say Troy is going to hang with South Carolina, but South Carolina will pull a win. So I know the prognosticators, I haven't seen the point spread, it's probably going to have South Carolina favored by more than what I'm saying. But I said South Carolina's going to hang on and win this game 20-14, a 6-point win. All right, folks, we got Tulane in an American Athletic Conference matchup going to East Carolina. East Carolina had a scare last week. Now, I was off on the point spread, although I did pick East Carolina to win. Man, they cannot afford another struggle like this. It's on ESPN+. It's a 3:30 game. I'd love to pick my beloved East Carolina Pirates to win, but Tulane's not half bad. And I think Tulane's going to come into Greenville, and they're going to beat East Carolina 23-20 in a 3-point game. All right, folks, we got Louisiana Tech going to play at NC State, number 23 NC State. And it's on ESPN Plus and also the ACC Network Extra. It's a 6 o'clock game. Louisiana Tech played, I believe, Mississippi State very close the first week. And then NC State went down to Mississippi State after they had a good thrash in their first week. And they got beat pretty good by like 14 at Mississippi State. So I'm thinking NC State, though, will hold their own and beat Louisiana Tech in Raleigh 31-17 for a 14-point win. Now, got Louisiana Monroe. This is going to be a Sun Belt matchup. They're going to number 16 Coastal Carolina. ESPN Plus at 2:30. Now, Coastal lately against teams like Buffalo, they have struggled a little, but they're home. And I think Coastal Carolina will handle their own. They'll beat Louisiana Monroe 28-16. And finally, folks, we got Boston College, undefeated, I believe, playing at number 25 Clemson. 7:30 game on the ACC network. Boston College is for real. Clemson is struggling, but somehow I just can't pick Clemson to lose 2 in a row. I got Clemson winning this game over Boston College 24-21 for a 3-point win. Okay, folks, what do you think of today's video? What game do you think might be an upset? What game do you think will be the biggest blowout? Leave me some comments. Hit that bell notification to be notified of future videos like this on college sports in the Carolinas. Pound that like button. And by all means, folks, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. We'll see you next time on another episode of Carolina Sports Guy.